In the fascinating world of Indian politics, even the party symbol can become a battleground, and it is very crucial for ECI to decide that which faction will get the party symbol. Against this backdrop, we are going to discuss about the NCP dispute and which faction of the NCP will get the party symbol. Hello and welcome to the InFocus series of Drishti IAS. I am Ritu and today's session is about party symbol and what are the rules related to the party faction and who will get the party symbol. So this session is important for your GS2 perspective. Moving towards the points of discussion part. So first of all, we are going to discuss the news, then we are going to discuss about the case and split, and then we are going to discuss about that what are the rules for the symbol allocation, then we are going to discuss about that what are the criteria for the recognition of the factions, and then Election Commission of India's role in it and what are the recent development related to such kind of the cases, and then practice question for prelims. Before that, you have to like, share and subscribe to this TIS channel. Moving towards the news part. So before moving to the news part, I want to make an important announcement for you all. As you already know that Drishti IAS has several branches across the country. So Drishti IAS has started its GS IAS Foundation course, which is prelims cum mains. So in Lucknow, 16th October, we have started class by 8 am. Karol Bagh, Delhi, 17th October, 8 am. Indore, 13th November, 3:30 pm. And if you want to know more information about such classes, you can call on to the number 8010440440, 8010440440. And if you're staying nearby, you can also visit to the offline centers. Coming to the news part. So the news is that we can see that there was a dispute between Sharad Pawar NCP party, and the two factions got divided, one led by Sharad Pawar, another led by the Ajit Pawar. And after that, there was also dispute over the party symbol, which is a clock, that who will get the party symbol. So in Lok Sabha election, Ajit Pawar led faction got the party symbol, but this time there was a dispute related to the party symbol for the upcoming Vidhan Sabha election, because according to the Sharad Pawar faction, so many voters got confused that which symbol belonged to which party. So it's necessary to have a clarity on this, and the matter has been reached to the Supreme Court. So this is the news which we are going to discuss in today's session. So coming to the next one is about the case. So we already had discussed about that there was a split in the party in July 2023 and majority of the MLA went to the Ajit Pawar faction and only few remained with the NCP Sharad Pawar faction. So out of 53 MLA, 41 went to the Ajit Pawar faction and rest was with the NCP Sharad Pawar led faction. So this was the case, and what had happened that after that ECI, Election Commission of role, here becomes very much important, because ECI has decided that Ajit Pawar led faction is the original party, which is NCP. So what are the criteria for recognizing such kind of the party, we are also going to discuss, but this is the fact that Ajit Pawar led faction has been recognized as the party and they have been given the party's old symbol, which is the clock, for the Lok Sabha election. And what had happened that Sharad Pawar faction got this a different kind of symbol, which is man blowing turha. So they got clock, which was the earlier party symbol, and Sharad Pawar led faction got man blowing turha, which is a new party symbol for the NCP. So what had happened that NCP, which is led by Sharad Pawar, had said that the voters got confused. First of all, the name is similar and they have this confusion that which symbol belongs to which political party. So out of this confusion, the Sharad Pawar led faction has appealed to the Supreme Court that the clock symbol, which was the party's original symbol, should be froze. And it can be possible because in the past we have seen that ECI has froze the party symbols in case of the dispute. So this is the case. Here we'll come to the next one, which is about the symbols allotment. So what are the criteria for the symbols allotment? So the Election Commission of India allocates symbol to political parties based on the symbols order, and according to the symbols order, in the event of a split in a recognized political party, the Election Commission of India determined which faction retains recognition. So here there are criteria that which faction retains recognition, and there are 3 criteria. And if you are talking about the symbol freezing, so we had symbol freezing. So in case of AIDMK, the symbol was froze. In case of Shiv Sena split, the symbol was froze. So it can be possible. So here the role of ECI is must, because ECI allots the symbol and ECI decide that's which party will get which symbol. So here we'll come to the next one, which is about the criteria for recognition of the faction. So according to the Supreme Court, in the case of Sadiq Ali versus ECI, so Supreme Court has established 3 test formula. And what are the 3 test formula? Aim and objectives of the party, adherence to the party's constitution that reflect the inner party democracy, and majority in the legislative and organization wing. So these are the 3 criteria that the party should follow: the aim and objective, and also it should follow the party's constitution. So the party constitution should reflect that what are their objective, and third is that majority should belong to the one faction. So these are the 3 test formula established by Supreme Court in the case Sadiq Ali versus the ECI. Now we'll come to the next one, which is about the ECI's February 2024 order. So what had happened that earlier 2 formulas were not applicable to these things because none of the faction has followed this aim and objective. So how it can be possible that in party's constitution they should reflect the aim and objective? So earlier 2 have been become defunct. Rest 1 criteria is remained, which is that which faction has a majority of the MLA. So Ajit Pawar led faction has a majority of the MLA. So that's why Ajit Pawar faction has been recognized and they have been given the clock symbol. So this is the what you can say ECI's February 2024 order. So on the basis of this, ACI has determined that Ajit Pawar led faction is the original one and they will get the clock symbol, because out of 3 criteria, 1 criteria was matched by the Ajit Pawar led faction. Now we'll come to the next one. Next one is about the recent development. So what had happened that in the recent Lok Sabha election, as you already know, that NCP SP, which is led by the Sharad Pawar party, has got another symbol and Ajit Pawar led faction got the earlier symbol, which is the clock. So Supreme Court generally refrains from coming to such kind of the cases because this is a ECI domain. But if the matter become urgent and if there is a problem in a free and fair election, and if any party feels that they are discriminated and there is a problem in conduct of the free and fair election, in that case there are chances that Supreme Court might intervene. Otherwise ECI will decide that what will happen. But here ECI has already decided, but that has been not accepted by the Sharad Pawar party because they said that out of confusion so many things happened. And despite of having confusion, what we have seen that in the recent Lok Sabha election, NCP, which has been led by Sharad Pawar, has got the seats, which is 8 seats, and Ajit Pawar led faction got only 1 seat in the Lok Sabha election. So that's why out of the performance based also the matter can be considered, and maybe there are chances that the symbol can be freed and maybe they had to compromise. We don't know that what ECI will take and what is the stance of ECI for the upcoming Vidhan Sabha election in Maharashtra. But we had already explained you the role of the ECI, the role of Supreme Court, what are the criteria for recognizing the party faction, and also what are the what you can say criteria for the symbol allotment. So these we already had discussed, and these things are very much important for your examination. So coming to the question part. So the question 8, what is one of the criteria mentioned in the 3 test formula established by the Supreme Court for recognizing the original political party in case of split? Historical significance of the party's leader, majority support in legislative and organization wing, popular support in recent election, duration of leadership within the party. So this thing is very much easy. You can answer into the comment section. I hope you like this session. If you have queries related to this session, kindly ask in the comment section. Thank you. Have a nice day.
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.